Hi guys, welcome to the Miss Beauty Saver vlog channel here on YouTube. I'm Hannah Rose and in today's video I'm just going to be showing you my current body spray collection. So I've got them all stored in this little cosmetics bag here. The lid doesn't quite zip close with all of these in because some of them are quite tall. So I'm just going to go through and just show you what I've currently got in my body spray collection. Recently I've been trying to organise my fragrances because they were all kind of muddled up and kind of here, there and everywhere. And the first thing I did was I went through both my body sprays and my perfumes, and I just kind of picked out any ones that were kind of almost used up or maybe didn't have just that much left in them, and I kind of put them to one side and decided that I would kind of try and use those ones up first just to kind of get them out of the way. And then I separated out my perfumes from my body sprays, and basically I'm just hoping to kind of condense my collection a little bit and to kind of see what I've actually kind of got, and so then I know, like, necessarily I don't need to buy any more perfumes at the moment, or I don't need to buy any more body sprays, because if you don't really know what you've got, then you can end up spending money because you kind of think, oh, I could do with another body spray, and you don't realise, like, somewhere at the back of the cupboard you might already have got 10. So I don't know, maybe that's just me, but maybe quite a few people have that problem too. So yes, organising my fragrances, and now I will show you my completed and separated body spray collection. So one of the newest additions to my body spray collection is this. This is a Lynx Attract for Her body spray, and this came in a gift set with a corresponding Lynx Attract for Her shower gel. So I can't wait to kind of like use the shower gel and then use this, because I think that'd be really nice to kind of coordinate the fragrances together that match. So yeah, pleased with that one. And a lot of the stuff I've got in here is kind of like quite old, so there might be some stuff that you've heard of before and some stuff that maybe you've never heard of before. So the next items I'm going to move on to are these ones, and these are Inset body sprays, and quite, I think, a cheapy kind of brand, but still nice body sprays. And I think I got quite a few of these in kind of multi-packs of about 3 at a time, so that might explain why I've got a duplicate there of the Inset Coral. And I've also got an Inset Jade, and I believe I've got one more of these Inset body sprays, which is an Inset Emerald body spray, and they're quite nice body sprays, just because they're not necessarily branded and as well known as some other ones, they still do smell really quite nice. Okay, and this is another old one that I've had for a while, and this is a Lace body spray, and I think there's quite a famous Lace perfume, and I think this is what this originally came in a set with, the perfume, and this was kind of like a free gift as a body spray. So I've still got that one, that's quite old, and kind of an example why I'm trying to organise my fragrances and maybe work through the ones I've got before buying some new ones, because some of them are quite old, and fragrances do kind of last longer than other cosmetic products, but even fragrances, they change. They can change, like the smell and stuff, so if it's really nice then you obviously don't want to waste it or let the smell kind of go off a bit or whatever. So that's why I'm just trying to work through some of my body sprays and things. The next two here I've got are Charlie body sprays. I'm really loving Charlie body sprays. I think they're really gorgeous fragrances, and the Charlie Pink, of course, that's a classic. This is kind of like a newer one that's come out quite recently, and this is Charlie Enchant, and both of these I kind of bought in sets with the corresponding perfume. And by the way, I do actually have a perfume collection video on my channel, so if you'd like to check that out then I will link that below. Also on my blog there's a slightly more in-depth review on my perfume collection, so if you are looking for a new perfume, I don't actually have any high-end perfumes, they're all kind of like fairly cheap ones, or at the most kind of like Avon type price range, so just high street kind. Then feel free to check that out, because you may well find something there that you might like. Okay, here's another Charlie one. Now this was new, obviously, when I bought it, and when it came out it was a new addition to their range. I suspect now this one's quite an old one as well, and this is the Charlie Glam body spray there. This next one here is kind of like a random one. I don't really know what brand it comes from or anything like that, although it is a Coty kind of body spray brand, which is quite a well-known one, but Exclamation perfume body spray. not really heard much of that one before, but it's quite a nice body spray. To be honest, all body sprays tend to smell quite nice. I don't really know of a body spray I've tried that doesn't smell quite nice, whereas perfumes can be a bit more dubious, especially not just cheaper perfumes, but some cheaper perfumes can just smell a bit too strong, overpowering, or just not very pleasant. Whereas with body sprays you don't tend to get that, they tend to always have a nice kind of sweet fragrance to them. And I've also got these two here, and I think again these are really old. I think these came in like a set with the corresponding perfume and the perfume I've used, and for some reason I still have the body spray because I do tend to use perfume more than body sprays, because I just find with body sprays the scent doesn't last on your kind of like on your clothes or on your skin that long, whereas perfume does tend to linger a little bit more. But yeah, I really enjoy using body sprays. It's just the fact that for me they don't tend to last that long, which is probably why I've kind of like accumulated so many that I haven't used over the years. So this is the Yardley Fruit Sensation body spray, and this is strawberry and kiwi, and this is also the Yardley Fruit Sensation body spray, and this one is melon and peach. So pop those down there, and I think now, oh, I've just got two more here from Superdrug, and then the rest are entirely Impulse body sprays. So these are just like Superdrug own brand perfumes. These are probably quite old too. The packaging may well have changed since I bought these, or these may well have been discontinued. But anyway, these are the Superdrug Delicious body spray and the Superdrug Glam body spray. I don't know what it is with body sprays, but like I say, for me the scent just doesn't seem to linger all that long. However, curiously, even though they're called body sprays, like I don't really very often tend to spray them directly onto my body or onto my skin or anything like that, because usually these kind of like perfumed products tend to have a high alcohol content, and alcohol's quite drying, so I just feel like spraying it all over my body or all over kind of directly onto my skin would be quite drying, so I tend to kind of apply it more to my clothing, and perhaps that's why they don't last that long for me, because maybe clothes just don't hold the scent for as long as what my skin would do. I also read a while ago that if you kind of apply perfume to your hair, the scent lingers longer because your hair's more porous than say your skin or your clothing. So I don't know if that's true. It kind of makes sense, but again I'd still be a little bit dubious about doing that, because obviously you don't want something that's going to be really drying on your hair, because you know dry hair is obviously a problem for a lot of people. Okay, so now just moving on to what's left of my body sprays, and these are all Impulse ones. Now a lot of these kind of I think I got a year ago, and I think quite a few of them were given to me as well as like a Christmas present, because at the time they were on offer and I think they only cost about £1. But with a lot of them as well, what happened was they kind of came with like a little voucher that you kind of pulled off the front, so you'd buy one and pay £1 for it, and then you'd get a little voucher where if you bought another you got 50p off. So in effect they were like 50p, which was a really good offer, because I mean nowadays these tend to retail for about £1.99. So it was really good to get them for £1, and even better to be getting them with the voucher at 50p. So this kind of explains why I have such a big collection of these Impulse body sprays, and why for quite a few of them I've even got duplicates. So this is the Impulse Interglamour body spray. Got two of those there, and I've also got duplicates of a couple of others, like I say. This is the Impulse Very Pink body spray, and also I've got duplicates of the Impulse Tease body spray. Now all the ones that are left I've just got one off. So this is the Impulse Very Very Pink body spray, which I presume is more pinker than the Impulse Very Pink body spray scent. So I'm not quite sure what's so pink about it. Let's have a read of the back and find out. Feel fabulous with Impulse Very Very Pink, a deep blend of bitter orange with musk and sandalwood at its heart. Spray all over your body and enjoy its captivating scent. I suppose that's quite appropriate for Valentine's Day as well. And this one is actually a special edition, so perhaps it was brought out maybe for Valentine's Day or something like that originally. Not sure. Anyway, this is also one that was a limited edition, and it was from the Impulse Cities collection. I think they did a fragrance for Paris, New York and London, and this is the Paris fragrance there. I've also got the Impulse Hint of Musk, which is probably more or less what it says on the tin, probably a really nice musky scent. And I've also got Impulse Goddess. That one looks like it's probably going to be quite orangey. Oh, oriental scents and citrus notes in that one. And then the last one here is Impulse Temptation, which again looks like it'd be a really good one for Valentine's Day or going out on a date or something like that. And that one is, ooh, musky vanilla scents with amber notes. So there we go, that's my complete body spray collection there. I know I do have quite a lot, but that's kind of part of the reason why I am now looking at trying to keep my collection more organised and kind of work through them in a more kind of systematic way, because I think sometimes it's important to keep track of what you've got, because if you've kind of got things all over the place, it's easy to think, oh, I need a new body spray, and go out and buy one, and you might not realise that you've already got quite a few anyway somewhere else. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And like I say, I've got a perfume collection on my channel if you want to see that, and kind of like a few blog posts about my fragrance collection on my blog. So I'll probably put links to all those down below. You can also follow me on Twitter at Miss Beauty Saver. So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon in another video. Bye for now, guys.